we've got 2 episodes to talk about because, yo, this supernatural stuff is getting kind of crazy. Asmodeus is gone, ? Gabriel is feeling himself, and, well, is Dean gonna die this season? Stay tuned!
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, everybody! Sorry, I'm just really getting into these body rolls. Welcome to the Supernatural After Show here on AFTERBUZZ TV. I'm your host, Alexis Torres, ready to body roll through the rest of this episode with my famous, amazing, awesome, handsome body roll expert, Michael Young, aka Nerd Soul.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has that soul up in that body roll.
Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. Let it burn.
But don't let your supernatural dreams burn in this episode because everybody was dying from fire.
It was mad death.
Yeah.
The fire budget was definitely, it was maxed out.
The effects for fire in this these 2 episodes were too much.
These episodes were flames.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is the type of episode you're going to get today, ladies and gentlemen.
The youth taught me that.
The youth? Those street youths, they taught me how to talk.
Street youths.
If you didn't know, we are covering episodes 18 and 19 since we weren't here last week. Obviously, episode 20 is going to be airing tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are just prepping you for when that recap happens. We're almost done.
Nice little catch up.
We're real close to the end here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, what is it, 2 more episodes? Or 1 more episode?
3?
3 more epides? I don't know I don't know what.
I think it's 3. 20, 21, and 22.
Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's a lot. We got a lot going on. So, anyway, so we're going to talk about episode 18, Bring 'em Back Alive, which is interesting because we brought somebody back to life, but also could be condemning them at the same time. I don't even know. So, we're going to talk about Ketch and Dean, first of all. Actually, no. Let's talk about Sam, Cass, and Gabriel first. Yeah. Because it wasn't a lot of meat in that B story, but...
there was fire in it.
Yeah, no, for real. So... While Ketch and Dean are, trying to find Mom and Jack at this point in time in the other world, Sam and Cass are like, okay, let's see if we can try to end this poor PTSD Gabriel through just food and some comfort as much as we can. And I'm like,
some nice words, comforting phrases.
I know he's an archangel. But you can't just fix that with mystery meat and mashed potatoes and a hug. I don't know what was under. I mean, obviously it was his grace that was under there, but I was assuming that it was gonna be like a microwavable, like a kid's cuisine. Like, hey, here you go. Here's some chicken nuggets and some sprinkles on a brownie.
We're gonna treat you guys to lunch. Bowls.
Hey man, don't knock. That's what I had for lunch today. It was delicious. Anyway,
you get the little stick, the little bread stick.
No.
Dip it in some cheese stuff.
Quotations around that cheese, because we know that ain't real. It says it on the package, but we all know it's just cheese substance. Yeah. It's not actually real cheese. But those Lunchables, though, they're the best. Anyway, so we know that he needs his grace back. Clearly, he's very shook it up because of the things that he had to go through with Asmodeus. They gave him his grace back, and they talk about where he's been, because he finally put his story up on the walls.
Yeah.
And apparently, he tricked... Lucifer. I was gonna say Amadeus, and I was like, nope, he wasn't in that episode. Tricked Lucifer into killing him, but it was actually just a clone or one of his little tricks, which was nice to see again since he is the trickster. And he, I'm trying to think of what happened next. Oh, he went off to Monte Carlo.
Yep.
And was sleeping with a bunch of porn
living
stars.
Living it up. Oh, that's right. Living it up with the ladies.
And I love it. It's not cam girls. It's not whores or hookers. It's porn stars.
Porn stars.
Get it right, everyone. There are labels that you need to get. There's certain types of class.
Yes.
And classes.
Yeah. I mean, you saw the video when he fake died. You saw the video, so he's getting quality. He's getting quality.
It depends on the porn star.
Yeah, because there's some. I mean, there's some that might be. There's some that could possibly might be on the news right now, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know about you. I don't get it. Yeah.
But
unless it's Sasha Grey, then I'm happy. I said it. Anyway, we're a kid show. Not really.
There it goes.
Anyway, so
there goes our adult budget.
Yeah.
All right, back to the kid stuff.
Bye, guys. No. This show is definitely not for children. It's fine. Anyway, but somebody decided to take a call and call up Sam, which I was like, why does Asmodeus have your phone number? I will never know.
Maybe he uses demon contacts like in the streets. You know.
What?
Oh, you know what? A demon possessed someone who's like a real good like hacker. All right, and they hacked the phone numbers and they found Sam's number and it was like, here, just call him up. That's the best thing I can think of.
I mean, I can't think of anything else. I was just like, yo, what? What are we doing?
Hello?
Yeah, because it was just like, well, who's calling me? Why are you calling me? Oh, how'd you get this number?
Oh, Asmodeus. How you doing?
Asmodeus. Asmodeus. So he's like, you have an option. You need to bring him back to me, or I find you and I blow up your bunker.
And don't make me come out there and get it.
I felt like he was trying to be a parent, you know, like, don't make me come down there.
Yeah, look, you know, if your dad gets out the big chair, you're in trouble.
Something's bad.
Don't make your dad get up. Your dad been working all day long. All right? If he get up out this chair, somebody get whooped.
Especially, know, when he goes, if you make me get up out of this chair, you a dead man.
And that's what he was like. He was like, Sam, if I have to come down there, I'm whooping everybody.
Yeah, I'm whooping dad ass. I'm whooping dad ass. I was like, okay.
And I'm still going to wear my white suit.
Him in his Kentucky Fried Chicken Colonel suit. I can't.
He was really,
and neither did Gabriel, apparently, because when he showed up, I love how, I don't know how much time has passed by the time Asmodeus was like, yeah, I'm all right. I think it's time. I've waited long enough. Because he said 10 minutes. So that means that they warded the entire bunker in 10 minutes.
Yo, man, they're good at it. I mean, think of how many times they've had to ward something.
That's true. They probably have it down to a science.
And they know all the signs and stuff, but he just walked up in there joint like,
whatever. He was like, these signs don't work on me.
He was like, kick the door down.
He was just like, hey.
He was like, get it, open this door. And how does everybody know where the bunker is, man?
This is what I'm talking about. So Gabriel apparently, when he like got super offended about the porn star comment, that his eyes glowed and the little medicine balls were like, oh, I see you. I know where you are now. Yep. You're on here. There's a little Google map that has a little pin on it and tells me where to go.
Yeah, maybe that's it. He could feel the power inside of his, that he used his grace or something?
No. He probably possessed someone from Google Maps, went down there and was like, find me this address, this thing. Just look at the ball. You can see it. It's right there.
You see the little pin.
Yeah, you see that little pin. Just find it. Help me out. Help me out. Yeah, just use those fingers and just zoom in for me.
Pinch and scroll.
Then send a screenshot. Text to me. No. Facebook message me because I don't know why my texts aren't working right now. It's fine. And just help me out. Oh, I can't.
All right, real quick to Yantrell George.
Hi.
I know he shouldn't have been able to get that, but I think it was the Archangel Grace that gave him that little level up because he was already more powerful than Lucifer. So that Archangel Grace gave him the little boost to just bust in the bunker like that.
I guess. I also think that
little baby boost.
I also think that he needs to quit it. Well, I mean, right now, at least for right now.
Well, he's quit.
He's quit it. But I also don't think that he's dead, unless that's just how they're going to end the season, which it could be because there's only 3 episodes left.
He did.
I don't trust it. Supernatural brings people back all the time, which we'll get to.
But not demons like that.
Yeah,
like we haven't seen Ruby and stuff.
Died a bunch of times before.
But Crowley's different, man. He's a fan favorite. Of course he's gonna come back.
Yeah, all right. That's true. I don't
Have you seen Ruby around? Have you seen Lilith stepping around this piece?
I mean, that's true. We don't. We actually don't need them.
Have you seen YED anymore? No. Why? Dead.
Jeez.
That's right.
No, I mean, it's true. So, of course, he comes in there and he's just taking names and kicking butt and doing all this kind of stuff. They take Gabriel. Gabriel looks like a chihuahua shaking up. And he's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And, and again, not to, like, hate on him because obviously he's traumatized, but it also was very quick of a turnaround. I was like, if you knew that when you got your grace back that you were going to get your powers back, why?
See, because I think he was trying to, suck Asmodeus into a trap. Because when they were carrying, it was kind of like James Brown when they tried to take him off stage.
And they put the little thing on top of him.
And it was like, hey! And he started dancing on him, and then he set everybody on fire.
You're probably dying in the booth right now from our shenanigans, and I apologize.
He was like, oh, I'm going away. I'm going away. They're taking me away. I'm back. And he was like, you ain't knowing about this.
We should never compare Gabriel, the archangel, to James Brown, the
James
actual
Brown
angel.
is the God, father of soul, all right? God, father of soul. He flexed and put them wings out. He's like, bam, wings went out, and he was like, oh, you dead. And then it's like,
these characters' comparisons very
I will show you a picture later, and you're gonna be like, really? This guy?
I mean, you know, it's close. I mean, it's not super close, but it'll work for now. It'll work for now.
Is it?
And he was like, you ain't bad, man.
Just like that.
You ain't bad. You ain't bad. And
Michael. Other Michael, get out.
Then, of course, flames, straight through flames on him. Pow, fire, right in his face. There it goes.
No, I mean, again, were you expecting Asmodeus to go this way?
No.
Yeah.
And that's why I like it.
Surprised. Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
okay.
I feel like the writers are like, you know what, we're gonna keep you on your toes every now and then. You know, we're gonna give you a basic.
Okay.
And then we're gonna keep you on your toes. Like, oh, I didn't think.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna make it through the season.
that makes sense.
So they threw me a curve.
I thought he was definitely gonna last to the finale for sure. I thought he was gonna be our big bad, but I guess Michael is our big bad.
Well, I thought him and Michael were gonna meet up, and then like Michael would probably kill him and then go forward.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That makes sense.
But you know, Gabriel was like, look. No scrubs.
No scrubs. Oh, we're just pulling out references. We had Usher in the beginning, James Brown,
and
now
now
we got TLC. You know who needs some tender loving care? That was definitely Asmodeus for sure. This boy, he was like, ooh,
man.
ooh.
Now Asmodeus is probably in that place that Cass was when he died. He's probably dead in the darkness.
Yeah.
Are
you now dealing with a dark Asmodeus now?
Yeah, like so that's where he at, man. He's dead. It's tough when you think you're the man, but you're not the man.
You know who's not the man? Lucifer, apparently. So Lucifer is not doing so well with the angels. He is trying to get every angel to scour to the ends of the earth and the universe to find his son. Because Lucifer doesn't understand that his son is not on this planet or in this universe. He's in a split one. So you need to get that together. But nobody knows this information, so... except for the boys and Cass, which you could technically go find them.
Yeah, and they're still kind of on speaking terms right now because Lucifer isn't bad right
Question
now.
mark? I don't even know.
Okay, it's Lucifer. He's always bad, all right?
bad.
Don't never trust him.
Also, that scene of him trying to be God, and then he went to go see that exorcism. He's like, Anthony. I love that his name was just Anthony.
Like, yo, Anthony.
What are you doing, buddy? He's like, just having a little bit of fun. Okay, well, I need you to go. Goodbye.
Get out of here, man.
But I love how the priests that were there were just like, blasphemous, you can't be God, you're Lucifer, holy water everywhere. And then they just explode.
Now, I'm surprised the holy water didn't work, but of course, Lucifer is an angel at heart.
He is. So he's technically
I guess like
an archangel.
the holy water is
an angel, yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't really hurt him like that.
No.
But he's
not a demon.
He didn't have to kill him, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it also shows his character of like, you're not patient.
Yeah, you're not.
With anything.
See, you
also,
gotta remember, Chuck was patient.
Oh, he was great.
Chuck was also, we kind of needed more than just the author, though.
I mean, yeah.
It's like, we could use some help.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. Just a smidge. But I love also when he's like, okay, I'm going to wear this real dope suit, and put these shades on, and I'm going to be God right now, and I'm going to listen to your prayers. And the first prayer, please, God, turn me into a bird so I can learn how to fly. I was like, who booked this prayer? Who did this?
Who's doing these prayers?
Like, tell me right now.
That's Forrest Gump.
Is that what that is?
Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here.
That's kind of what the prayer was. It wasn't word for word that, but it was definitely, please make me into a bird because I want to fly. That was the prayer. So thank you, Josh, for letting me know, because I was like, what the hell is this BS?
Yo, Xavier Jones Jr., shout out in the chat. He said he did kill him too easily. Why build him up like he was OP, Jiren, or Kid Buu, or kill him off like Android?
Kid
LOL.
Buu.
Yo, Jiren though, that's how Gabriel's flexing right now. Like
Gabriel's like, I got this.
You know, like because Jiren, you know, he was a little guy and he trained, and he became sweet, and he just had big eyes and a bald head. But you know, in this case, you know, Gabriel, he didn't need to train because he already had the grace.
I mean, he's a very powerful archangel. It's just that he uses his powers to trick people. That's kind of his.
And swoon the ladies.
I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. If I had his powers, I would be the biggest hoe. Like, I would have all the ladies and men, just all of them. I mean, I love you, honey.
Everybody.
My husband, I love you. Hashtag don't tell my husband. Actually, no, you can. He'll be like, yeah, that sounds about right. My lady would just, be the worst. And I'll be like, I will start my harem of men and women. It's all of mine now. Yes, I'll have an island. Everyone can wear bikinis or they're shirtless. That's it. That's all you get. My fans know. Yeah.
See what happens when you give people power? Can't give everybody power.
I mean, I would also like try to end world hunger and help other people, but I also want all the sexy people on my island.
I wonder which comes first. See,
the public first. Their needs come first, and then my needs after.
If I had archangel powers, you know what I'm saying, like the orphans and stuff,
yeah,
and like widows and everything, I'd be helping them out.
Oh, you be helping them widows out?
Oh,
huh?
no, I mean, no, I wouldn't be helping them out like that. I wouldn't be,
helping the widows out.
I wouldn't be helping the widows like that.
Don't tell his wife.
Just like assisting them with
assisting them
like
with what, Michael?
life things.
Oh, okay.
You know, just like
about to give them that life. Let it burn. Let it burn.
Give them
Body
life.
roll.
Give them that life so good.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you give.
Hit them off with that R&B loving. Hashtag don't tell my wife.
Don't tell his wife. Don't tell her.
Staying real. This a family show though.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, so Lucifer really needs to work on his stuff because he clearly has his priorities a little out of whack, and clearly Heaven needs help, which we're gonna get into episode 19.
Yes.
So, Funerella, I don't really know how to pronounce this episode because I didn't really understand how to pronounce it because it's Funeralla, I think. I don't know.
Like
put it in the chat
or something.
Yeah. I thought it was trying to say funeral, but Funeralla.
Yeah.
Question mark. But anyway, so we're gonna talk about, speaking of angels, Cass. So
yeah.
We didn't talk about Ketch or Dean. We only talked about Sam.
Ketch and Dean.
So Ketch and Dean is obviously they were in the other universe. They were looking for the mom and Jack. They end up happening to find Charlie. Mm-hmm. Charlie's alive in this universe, which I was thinking about because I'm like, if Bobby's back, someone at Michael's back. We might, and it's also great to see Felicia Day back in the supernatural universe.
Like,
they even showed her death. I wasn't anticipating that. I was like, oh yeah, she went out pretty bad.
But Dean went boss mode when he got his revenge. Mm-hmm. How you go up in a house by yourself, kill everybody, but then when you one-on-one, you know what?
No, we'll get to that. That was also seasons ago. So Dean is hitting that age.
Getting a little rusty.
Getting a little rusty.
A little rusty. Got to keep his skills up.
Yeah. No.
In other words, we should send Dean to purgatory like once a quarter, just to get his skills up.
Just for training.
Just to get his training up. Kind of like
cardio.
Since we're on Dragon Ball Z, just going up to King Kai's place.
Oh my God.
Maybe
have
doing
some
high gravity stuff. Or maybe train with Beers. Well, with Wiz.
No.
Wiz a little bit.
Yeah.
And I know it's Whis, but I call it Wiz because you know what I'm saying. From the streets. You ain't even know that.
You probably shouldn't call him that. That's too close. That's too close to. Never mind. Family show. What was I talking about? Yes. Okay. Ketch and Dean. So Ketch was actually. He wasn't annoying in this episode, but he was very repetitive, which is fine because Dean is very stubborn. But it was also getting to the point where I was like, you've asked about Charlie every 5 seconds. Well, this is getting annoying
because you're on a trip with two guys that are very similar.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Like Ketch and Dean, for all of the things that Dean hates about Ketch, they're very similar guys.
Yeah.
They're very similar guys. But it was good that this is the time that, Dean was able to open up to Ketch a little bit. And he was like, you know what? I do need some help.
Yeah.
And I can't do it all on my own.
Yeah.
And so I think they bonded enough, for this episode.
No, it makes sense. I mean, we got him getting shot by some random person who had a bullet that was dipped or cased in this poison that Men of Letters used, and they have an antidote that he just happens to have in his pack, which is nice. Man, I'm happy that he had it with him.
You need someone who's prepared, like Ketch.
Yeah.
Because Dean's just like, I don't care. We don't need no time. I'm going to just go over there and do whatever I need to do.
And I love Dean, but there are times where I'm like, you know that you're dying, right? Like, if you die, the mission is a fail.
Yeah.
So I don't understand your logic.
He's always trying to prove it to himself that he's.
I know, but it also doesn't help that you're not gonna be able to prove it anymore if you die and fail the mission.
True.
Because then, what was the point? I mean, yeah,
True.
it is supernatural. We could just bring you back, but I'm like, not in this instance.
Not anymore with
well, wait, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll
Shorty
talk about
Chocolate.
it. Hey, whoa. Don't. We're not even in that episode yet. Hold the phone.
Woo,
Hold the
don't-
phone. Yeah,
don't
no,
play.
I know. Yeah, no, I know. I can't wait to talk about that part.
Play with that.
So we find out that Charlie's alive. We finally get the explanation, which I love how Ketch is like, was she an ex-girlfriend? Were you in love with her? Like, what's happening? And he's like, she was a sister to me. And I was like, yeah. You could have just said that earlier instead of you beating around the bush.
You didn't have to hold back from that.
I don't understand.
But I guess maybe he's just so mad at him, he doesn't want to tell him anything.
But he's also just mad at himself too because
True.
he failed her and all this kind of stuff. And I love how
Yeah,
he
that
even
was
said,
a-
he's like, I know I did. Even though
Yeah.
you say I didn't, I know I did because I could have protected her. And
Yeah,
I just I
because well, no, I'm trying to remember that episode. And guys,
didn't.
tell us so in
you're
the
gonna
chat
have to tell me because I remember. It's a long time ago.
Because I remember her being like, no, I'll be okay. I'm going to just go back to the hotel or something like that. And I remember them being like, you can stay with us or something like that. But I feel like for some reason she had to go back. Was it a book she was going back to get or something?
I don't
and she ended
remember.
up getting killed. But yeah.
But that was
Yeah.
crazy because no one was expecting her to die.
Nah.
So when we found her, we were like, what?
Yeah.
Why would you kill her off like this? I mean, also Felicia Day is also a very busy woman.
Yeah.
So she probably was like, I've got stuff to do. And they're like, all right, we'll just kill off your character for now. Maybe she'll come back later.
Maybe she'll be back.
And it definitely happened. And again, it's really great to see Felicia Day and just things in general. She's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so of course, she almost gets killed. Dean saves her finally, tells her everything, and realizes that they're running out of time. And they didn't really get anywhere besides obviously just finding Charlie.
Which kind of slowed the episode for me until I realized, you know what? This episode wasn't about saving Mom and Jack. This was about redeeming to a certain degree Ketch.
Yeah.
And building that
I thought he was
relationship
gonna
with
die
him
this
and
episode.
Dean. So now him and Dean are on speaking terms. They're cool
All right.
enough. And we know that, Ketch has a little bit of help.
Yeah, all right.
So,
you have points. I get it. I see it. But yeah, so Ketch and Charlie are taking care of business. Yes, go ahead.
Yantrell George, thank you. She was protecting the codex for the Book of the Damned.
Thank
you.
you.
Yes, I remember it was something about going to get a book or something.
Yeah.
And so thank you.
I mean,
we here.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, I always can rely on Supernatural fans to help me out because I've watched so much TV that everything blends together all the time.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. But anyway, so yeah, now we're going to get into Funerella, Funerella, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to talk about these angels. So, Cass. Because the fact that we find out when Dean comes back that Gabriel took his grace and was like, deuces, and just like bounced. He was like, yeah, I don't do the teamwork thing. I'm more of a lone wolf kind of guy. I don't have enough porn stars for all of you, just for me.
Just for me.
So I'm good though. But I hate it because he could have been like, here's some grace.
Yeah.
And figure it out
Just
and
a
then
little
left.
piece. Just a
But
little
no.
piece.
He was like, I'm out. I mean, I get it. He was also tortured because of his grace, so I understand why he didn't do it. But I was also like, help us out. You don't have to be here.
Help
but you
me,
can
help you.
Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Like, just if you love Scrubs, that's where that came from.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like he could have done something. He didn't. But I also feel like we're not done with him yet. My prediction is that he is going to come back.
Remember, our Michael is still an X Factor because he's not dead. We don't know.
I thought he was dead. No.
Nah, he's still in the cage. He's still in the box.
Oh, that's right.
Our Michael's still in the box.
Oh my God! What if they let him out? No. Okay, we have to
Yeah,
wait for predictions.
that's too much speculation.
So
Yeah.
so much happening. There's only 3 more episodes left. But yeah, so Cass is like, well, we have to find him. So I'm gonna try to talk to these angels. And I love how Dean was like, I really don't think this is a good idea. And he's like, we don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice.
So he goes. We find. I think his name was not Ian.
Drunk Angel.
No, he had a name. I have it written down here somewhere. Indra. And how he's just like blitzed.
Well, because we find out later why he's just like, yo, nothing matters.
I didn't even think about that.
He's like one of
I
those
thought we were
like.
going to see Lucifer in this episode, so I thought that was why he was drinking, but I didn't realize how severe.
Yeah,
this
because
was.
I didn't know it was that bad either. Even though we all saw the angels fall and Season before last or last season? I can't.
Oh God, I can't remember.
I want to say
I
it was
think
season
last season, right?
Okay, last season. Maybe. All right. I don't know why I'm thinking of season before last, but let us know.
But again, because last season and this season were such a huge continuation, it's hard to know where the line was. Because
we're really kind of finishing up what happened in last season.
Yeah, like I said, like it's a continuous story. Most of the time, we'll have a season.
That's its own kind of story.
Yeah, that it will wrap up the bow for that, and then we'll continue on for something else. But this time, this is like a two-parter like season. It's kind of insane.
And it's been solid.
But no, I like it. I like that we have a continuation, but it also doesn't help because my memory has everything blended together now because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, so he goes. We find out that obviously they have a common enemy, and that's why they're together. And I love how like Cass kind of like summarize what's been happening. Like it was just really like here's the cold notes. Not cold notes.
Show notes.
Show notes for this.
Here we go.
Here you go. You know, we're just gonna get through this. Just read this book real quick and you're good to go. And they're just like, yeah, we might need your help. We need you to find Gabriel. Nope, that's why I came here, was to also find Gabriel. And someone needs to help me because I cannot for the life of me remember this angel's name.
Oh, the girl in the front?
Yeah.
She also played, she was the bartender in whatever season.
No.
That's not the same girl?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the lady with the pixie cut who hurt Cass.
The torture lady.
Yeah,
the torture angel.
I cannot remember her name. Someone please help me.
Crazy torture angel.
No, that's not her name. Please help me with that. I didn't have a chance to look her up.
KTA.
Yeah, but but the girl that you were talking about, thank you, Josh. The person that you're talking about, I believe that she was the bartender for something, but she's also been in a lot of other stuff too, and I cannot remember.
I remember that face.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean you can't forget that face. She's a beautiful human being. Anyway, so the fact that when she tells Cass, even though obviously watching those flashbacks were ridiculous to me, I was just like, this is too much.
Yeah.
Just the drilling and the screaming. Yeah. Why are you doing this to me supernatural?
But I guess they had to remind people,
no, they did.
In case you forgot, she has different hair now.
Oh, yeah, because she did have darker hair before. Yeah. But I like her with the light hair. I think it's great.
It's not really working for her for me.
No. I know. There's specifics.
But she's a new person, or a new angel now. Kind of.
I don't know about that. But either way, so the fact that she tells him that there's only 9 angels in total, including with present company. Yeah,
that's crazy.
What?
For there to only be 9 angels left, I don't know why. And I'm glad they dropped that on us because, and I'm pretty sure you guys are watching. You guys thought probably, oh yeah, well there's angels around. You know, there's tons of angels. Like, I mean, we saw the angels fall, but of course there's more left. There's, a couple hundred or something like that. No, there's 9. They don't even have double digits anymore.
No.
So that's why they were so hardcore with Lucifer talking about we need you to make more angels. And like at first I was just like, so what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? Don't get around to it. And now I'm like, no, they need angels now.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Yeah,
because how are they able to fight off? How are they able to fight off the demons? Do the demons know how dwindled their numbers are?
Nope.
Because if they do, that's a whole nother issue. We're dealing with a lot of, and I like this about this season. We're dealing with a lot of issues. We got the other side, which I've just been calling the other side, the other dimension, whatever. With Mike, Jack, Moms. Then we got over here with Lucifer. He's a wild card because we can't really trust him.
I don't really know what to do.
Then we have Asmodeus, but he's gone.
He gone.
But now we have kind of this random demons. Just they don't have a leader, and they
they're
need
just gonna be
leaders.
wreaking havoc everywhere.
Yes,
but
and
I also
there's
feel
not
like
enough angels to deal with them.
Yeah, and the fact that I don't think there's a lot of demons either. I mean, there's definitely more of what we have. Angels versus demons in this scenario, but it's definitely not 9 for sure. But yes, I'm a little worried about that, and I don't know the process of how to make more angels. Clearly, they need an archangel to do that. I don't know what the context of like, here's our recipe list of like what you need to make more angels or something like that. So it's very interesting, and I love how Castiel kind of put everything behind him with dealing with the fact that like angels have betrayed him so many times, and he was, oh my God. Heaven is gonna, and I love the punishment. Like, I don't love it as in like, oh my God, that's awful. I love it because of the fact that it really puts you in a perspective of like, if heaven is real to people, just at least in this scenario, if heaven is real, the billions of people who were not lucky enough, but who were up there and have died and have been there, and that was their promise to be in, you know, paradise for the rest of their lives, get thrown back into Earth. Not even their own bodies, because it's gone now.
Their own bodies are gone.
They're just
so now you're just talking about spirits. You're talking about billions of spirits. Some will be happy, some won't. And then also remember with Bobby, the longer you're a ghost, the more, I guess, agitated or whatever you become.
Yeah, because that's not where you belong.
Thank you. So even if they come back to Earth and they're like nice ghosts, they're like Casper at first, all right?
Casper,
they're going to end up being, they're going to be like Casper first, and they're going to turn into like Slimer, all right? And then they're going to turn into Vigo, all right? And you don't want that.
Wow, those levels.
Levels, all right?
Nice.
There's Casper.
There's like
Slimer,
easy, medium, and hard, or God mode.
Like Casper, Slimer, Vigo.
Do you want story mode, normal, or God mode?
And if it goes to Vigo, you don't put up no paintings or posters in your house. This is a bad idea.
That's a bad idea. Yeah, that's what put me into perspective of, oh, holy crap.
Yeah.
Like in every sense
so
of that
now
word.
it's like now there's a whole thing of like protecting heaven, finding Gabriel not only to fight off Michael if he can come over here, but also to fix heaven.
If he even cares.
Or will God come back? Will God ever come back?
We need Chuck to come back. I don't know how it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, but I feel like this is the time. Be like, hey, I understand that you've been hanging out with your sister, trying to make up for lost time. That's really great. Your palace, your paradise, you need to come back. Like, this is not, it's not one of those like, oh, if we find Gabriel, the boys will help and they'll all, but like, no. This is like, this is huge. This is like crisis that you cannot.
We need to either contact Death or someone who can find God.
Someone
who can be like, do you know where he is?
Yeah.
Can you send him a memo, please?
Just send him a voicemail, message, smoke signal, something. Just like, hey, buddy, I just want to let you know, I hope you're enjoying your vacation. I hope your sister's well. I hope it's all good. I hope those margaritas are great.
Heaven's about to die.
Yeah, it's like, hey, so you only have 9 angels left. Oh, wait. You have 6 angels left, and we're running out of time. Those souls that you saved, they're all gonna go back to Earth and cause all types of awful. Can you please just, when you get a chance, when you have at your earliest convenience, could you come on back, help us out, please? Thank you.
Pretty
please, or as warmly yours. Death. Like, it's just, this is not the time to sit there and kind of play games, because I feel like, even though sure we're trying to save the Earth, we should also be thinking about that, because I feel like that's a whole different level that the boys won't be able to handle. Yeah, the boys have always done it, and I hate it when Gabriel's like, I always put my money on you. I'm like, not this time.
Because I can't make angels. So
I can't make angels. I can't save them, and we also don't have enough strength in our bodies, 13-season bodies, to go and start just. Because what do you do?
Salting and burning all the graves you can.
Yeah, because
I guess.
Yeah, because where are they gonna go? They can't. They have nowhere to rest, right?
Yeah.
So
it's gonna get bad. I kind of want to see that, but I'm like, no,
but
we don't
want
need
to see the beginning. Maybe not billions, but definitely like a few hundred. I just want to see where they go.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, so Cass has a lot on his plate, and he has to tell the boys when they get back. Speaking of the boys, we have our favorite redheaded witch back, and she is doing the most, this lady here.
Yeah.
Even though Rowena's looking good, though. That dress was looking mighty fine.
Rowena, you can't be killing people all in public.
Just like that. Just burning sisters up. Like, you
can't
be doing that.
First thing,
leave her alone.
Leave her alone, all right?
But also, she was killing people. I mean, medically wise, she was killing people.
But yeah, Rowena killing people in public like that.
That was pretty messed up.
A whole nother level.
That was pretty bad. At least that one guy that she killed, he was in his backyard.
Yeah,
nobody was there.
Quiet. Nobody knew.
It was dark out. Like, nobody knows. But no, you were in a gala.
Well, the funny thing is, I was watching the show and I didn't know she was going to kill her at first, because of course she just went in. I was like, well, is Rowena so powerful now? Is she just like stunting on people? Like, just like go to somebody's rich stuff and be like, I can dance and you can't.
I mean,
like, I thought she was just doing
showing
that.
off.
Like, Like, yo, I'm gonna just stun on everybody. Oh, you think you rich? But can you dance though? Can you dance?
And then just like starts breaking out in the dance. I also loved her like Igor, well not Igor, but like this big dude that's just like he doesn't speak. He's just there. If you've ever seen this movie, I really, really love. It's called Cats Don't Dance. It's an animated movie. There's this girl that's supposed to be like Shirley Temple but evil. Her name's Darla Dimple, and she has a butler who's like the size of a blimp, and he he does anything for her, but all he says is like, yes, Miss Dimple, or something like that. And that's all he does. He's just like a giant bodyguard, but he's also her butler and takes care of her at the same time. So it's kind of nice where he's like, I'm making drinks for you, but also I would kill for you, like kind of thing. So it brought me back. It was nice. But yeah, I was like, okay, Rowena, I see you. You're feeling yourself because you've got all of your powers
got this
back.
Power,
You're looking good.
Got more power too.
Yeah,
because she got that page.
No, she has everything. Like that was the thing to unlock like her entire power container.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And yeah, she's just burning people up. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and burning up Reapers too.
But I didn't notice that. Because, I mean, obviously when we got Jessica, what's her name? The Reaper?
Yeah.
When she was just like, hello, and just like shows up out of nowhere, I was like, this is how you get shot.
First thing, yo.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Don't roll up on me like that.
No, that's not right.
I'm about to get killed.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I'd be like, cat, and like just like stab. No, you need to present yourself.
Yes.
And say your name.
Send a text message.
Hit that knock. Little 3 knocks. That's all I want.
Send a memo.
Some symbols. I need noise.
Yeah. Also, do it in broad daylight. Don't be just showing up.
Doing this in the dark.
Don't show up in the dark on anything with me.
Especially because she's wearing dark clothes.
Yeah.
She only wears black. So if you're like, I could be driving, you just show up in the middle of the street. What?
Yeah, you're about to get ran over. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can't die, but still.
You can probably hurt.
Yeah, I will be traumatized. That's what's going to end up happening. And I need you to just bring it back 2 notches. Get it together, Jessica.
At least the good thing about Jessica is that she gives us the exposition we need.
I love it because she's like, oh, let me help you. But also I can't help you because I can't get my hands dirty because Death asked me to. And I'm like,
well, also because they're not allowed to interfere. Like even, remember old Death. The
old man. Yeah,
he was my boy. But
he was just like, I'm just going to watch you guys.
He did way more helping than probably was supposed to happen.
Well,
because he physically gave them his ring.
Oh yeah, she was like,
he was like, yeah, you're gonna need this. So like that was
this version of Death though,
super by the book.
Yeah, extremely by the book. But that's always kind of been her, even when she was.
Straight on point.
She's amazing in every way, shape, and form. I'm really happy that we got to see her in this episode because I thought it was just going to be like a name drop kind of thing type of episode, but no, I'm glad we got to see her. But yeah, apparently Rowena wasn't really doing. I mean, she was doing it because she wanted to, not. It's kind of weird because she was in the middle. It was like I want to help people because you're killing people, but at the same time, I'm also going through my own stuff, so I'm kind of killing for my own. Issues. There was a lot happening with her, but I love that we hit that point where she was just like, I was just upset because I didn't get to take care of my son when
the way I wanted to.
And I like that we got to see how Crowley became Crowley.
Yeah,
I thought that was really interesting. The fact that he was by himself and he got possessed by a demon and then pretty much on a joyride for the rest of the 13 seasons or so on. I mean, I don't know how long this vessel has been up and about, but clearly it's been doing the things.
Real quick from the chat, Yantrell George says, why is Billy as Death so nonchalant about everything?
Who?
Billy as Death. Why is she so nonchalant? I actually like that.
I feel like that's how she is.
That's just her attitude.
Yeah, because she was like that as a Reaper.
Yeah, because if she was kind of like the old Death was, where the old Death was almost kind of like fascinated by Dean and Sam. They were like,
oh yeah, he loved it.
But see, the only thing is, it did so much work for Billy. That's why Billy's like,
she's like, but she's like, I cannot deal with these boys.
I will see you soon, Dean. Like, she was
like I thought he was about to get reprimanded right then and there.
I think like the old Death was like, he was
Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, like I like you guys. You've got spunk. You're just humans.
You got that moxie. Let's see what's happening.
You're just humans, but You're not doing too bad. You know what? Here's my ring. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you guys just go.
Like-
Just have fun. It's a very mom-dad situation where, like, the mom's just like, be careful, do this, do that. You have rules. The
Yeah.
dad's like, let them have some scrapes and bruises. They'll be
Let's see what
fine.
happens.
Yeah, if he falls, it's okay. He'll just get back up. It'll be
All
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Because he helped them with the soul, with Sam's soul.
Yeah.
He's like, Death has helped them out a couple of times.
Except now we got Billy. She
Billy's
technically
like-
helped because she brought Dean back. But now she's like,
yeah.
I'm going to see you soon. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
But see, the only thing is, we don't know what soon means to a timeless being. See, to a timeless being,
well, for
soon
us-
could be 45 years, 80 years. It could be 2 weeks.
For us, it's going to be 3 episodes.
3 episodes should be
Yeah,
back.
yeah, for sure. Especially because we know that we're getting another season, so anything can happen. I mean, it's pretty supernatural tradition to have one of them die.
And
also, oh no, you say your thought first.
I've been thinking about how long this show has been going.
Yo,
I wouldn't be mad seeing these guys get to become the next Bobby. And then bring in some other younger guy.
well, I mean, they're technically doing that with the spinoff with the girls,
yeah.
technically, because they're not going to be in
Is
it.
that really happening, or is it
The
like,
spinoff?
yeah?
Yeah, I think that got greenlit.
Okay, cool.
That's why we had that teaser in the season.
But yeah, like if those guys get old enough to like Bobby's age, even though you're talking about another
we can do
another
that. We
15
can-
seasons, but yeah, that's a whole other thing.
No.
Yeah.
We got makeup for that. We can make that work. We can do time jumps. That's how TV works. TV magic, everyone.
Still 30.
I mean,
still 30.
yeah, but I also think that Jensen and Jared are like, yo, we're kind of tired.
Yo, man, I don't know if I can get beat up again.
Yeah, I mean, this is where also I have qualms. We only have a few more minutes, but I want to talk about this. Sam and Dean, this episode. Actually, every episode since the start of the season. Sam's getting kidnapped again, and Dean is getting his butt whooped
Yo.
again.
All right.
In this episode. Sam, what the heck? Rowena is a tough cookie, so I understand that.
Yeah.
And she has all of her powers, so it
And
makes sense.
he kind of feels for her. You
Well,
know, there's
yeah.
something, Sam has a thing with Rowena. I don't know. It's not like a relationship thing, but I feel like he feels sorry for her or something.
I mean,
because he always gives her mercy.
I guess it's just because the fact that Crowley's been in their life their entire time, so it feels kind of, like they not repay him, but like that they are part of family, even
Like
though Crowley
kind of
is awful.
kind of like give her that courtesy.
Yeah, especially, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like he feels for her because of the fact that she's a mom who doesn't have anybody here. And Sam probably feels like that sometimes because of the fact that at one point both of his parents were dead. And Dean was just kind of everywhere. He also lost his soul. There's just a lot. I think he's just kind of trying to take it all in at the same time and trying to help out as much as he can. But yeah, I was just upset because I was like, Sam got kidnapped again. Dean's getting beat up.
Yo,
like,
when I was
we
saying
need to fix
Dean was
this.
getting beat up, I was like, come on, Dean. And my wife literally said, he's a solid guy. Like the guy that he was fighting.
True.
She was like, he's solid.
True.
And I was like, you know what? You're right. Because that jacket he was wearing was hiding it. That guy is a block.
No,
all right?
like, he's
that guy
like-
is a block.
Yeah.
He was definitely solid. So I was like, you know what? I retracted my previous statement.
Yeah.
But I was like, come on, Dean. And she was like, that guy's a solid guy. I was like, okay, all right.
I mean, no, I agree. And he's allowed to be beat up, but I feel like it's happening every episode
Yeah,
now.
it's like-
and I'm like, yo.
Which is why I refer back to like times when he goes into a house and
want a
kills
Terminator
everybody,
mode.
or like when he went into those vampires, killed all the vampires and stuff. When
just
he
full
got
rage.
bit or
Spartan
scratched or
rage.
whatever.
Yeah.
When he does these things, or when he was in purgatory for I don't know what the time jump was on that season,
also
like
younger.
6 months or whatever. Oh yeah, she was like, he was also younger.
Yeah, because, past seasons.
He's
I mean, we have stuntmen for that, but I also get these boys or these men are super tall. So the fact
Yeah.
that one guy towered over Jensen Ackles, I was like, yo, you must be huge.
Yeah, he was a big guy.
Because I think Jensen Ackles is like 6'1", maybe 6'2", and then Jared's like 6'4" or 6'5". Like they're
Wow,
tall.
yeah.
Like I could be wrong. I know that they're over 6 feet. I know that for sure because I know that Jensen is definitely taller than my husband, and he's 6 feet like on the dot. So I know they have to be super tall. So if anyone in the chat or who's watching this later, put it in the comments.
Quick shout out to Ivan Soto. It's the Lucifer fear they share. Yeah, I remember. You're right. That's where they kind of like connected because they had both experienced
Yeah.
Lucifer kind of like in their heads,
Yeah.
you know, dying and all that stuff and being truly scared of Lucifer.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like Lucifer lost a step. So,
Oh no,
I mean,
he's
you know,
not. He's not doing so great.
I mean, not saying he's whack, but just saying, you know, he's not.
Yeah, he's low,
he's
yeah.
not. He's not season 5 Lucifer. I mean, come on.
no, that was the Lucifer. I was like, whoa, I don't know if we can do this.
Yeah, he's-
But yeah, so obviously, Billy comes around. She's like, you know, you need to just this is
Let it go.
Yeah, just gotta let it go.
Yeah. She was like,
and-
kill them all you want. I'm not changing anything. She was like,
I love how Sam was like, what? No, hey, whoa.
she
hey.
was like, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, like straight up. I was like, all right, okay. And then we get that line of, I'm gonna see you soon, Dean. And I was like, oh.
I was like, ooh, looks like
He gonna
end of
die.
the season death on this joint.
Everybody gonna die.
Everybody
Pew,
gonna
pew.
die. Pew, pew. Everybody
Everybody
gonna
gonna
die.
die.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like straight up. And I'm very intrigued to see what happens. And obviously, we need to. The cool thing is for next week's episode, which we'll get to really, really quick predictions, is that we get Jack and Mom back. So we're going to be in the other universe this next episode, which is nice because we haven't really seen them and what they're doing besides the fact that they got the camp got raided. That was like the last time that we really saw them.
Here's my prediction.
Okay, go for it.
Angels on the run, because Jack is not playing. Jack is not playing no games no more.
No, he looks like he's ready to go.
He like looked up. He was like, he looked at the camera. He was like, he did. I'm gonna have to kill Michael.
I was like, oh. Oh,
I was like,
okay.
oh, oh,
I was like,
all right,
I was like,
all right,
clutch my pearls. Okay. I also love that moment where he protects Mary and you see the wings fold in.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. I don't know
That
if
was
it's just
dope.
me, because we always see the really cool graphic of the wings expanding
Yeah.
out and seeing how big they are, but I've never seen them fold in to protect somebody.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yo,
but that gave me
Jack
chills.
is that dude, and that's why I think they're trying to like kind of keep him out of a lot of episodes because he is, you know, he's
a young buck.
He's Super Saiyan 4, or
He's Super
you know what?
Saiyan
You know what?
4.
He's man, what is it called? Ultimate Instinct or whatever.
Oh,
he's
yeah, I know what
he's
you
that
mean.
level. Of, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's Ultimate Instinct right now. He is
so
not
funny.
happy. He's ready to kill Michael.
I'm ready. I want it to happen.
I
It's
don't
not
think
gonna happen,
Michael
though.
can handle him without the wards.
No,
I think he's
agree.
pretty fairly matched.
But I
with
don't
Michael.
think they're actually going to get to Michael in this episode, though. For
Nah,
sure.
nah.
I think either second or just the very, very last
we're
episode.
gonna be killing alternate Angel 3, alternate Angel 13,
yeah.
alternate Angel 8.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna be killing those guys.
Hey, those extra credits though that you get.
Yeah.
Good for you,
Remember
bro.
that guy that had one line 3 episodes ago? He's dying.
Oh, that's
He's out.
awful, but also true.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'm very intrigued to see how Jack and Mary are doing, and it looks like they have a whole new group with them. I didn't see Bobby in this preview, so
Bobby?
he's probably just trying to take care of the wounded from that last attack. So I'm not quite sure, but I'm very intrigued to see, and I'm hoping that the boys get really close to figuring out how to get back,
Yeah.
at least at some point.
And something with Gabriel, unless Gabriel's gonna do one of those like last minute.
I told you that was my
final
prediction.
episodes.
He's just gonna show up and be like, you know what? I guess I do need this Earth to work, so I guess I can help you this one time.
Like, you know what? I can't mess up this gravy train of porn stars, so let me go in
Yeah,
there.
because if you can't get porn stars after that.
Yeah, you can't have porn stars if the whole world is gone.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, gotta fix it.
work on it.
Yo, fix heaven.
Yo, fix heaven, do it. Thank you, Michael, for hanging out with me and
Thank
talking
you.
about Supernatural.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Look, you are the best person to talk about Supernatural.
Oh, thanks.
Why?
And so are
Because
you.
she's Alexis Torres at ATORRES 890.
Oh my gosh, he knows my stuff. And you can find Michael at his amazing channel. It's called The Nerdsoul. At The Nerdsoul. Or One Youngster. ONEYOUNGST. And we're out of here. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for Supernatural. Enjoy the episode for tomorrow. And we will be recapping that next Wednesday. And we're pretty much just going to be finishing out this season with a bang. So,
Yes.
cannot wait to see
No
you
more
guys.
fillers.
No more fillers. Like, it has to be story for the next 3 episodes or I'll be very upset. But anyway, we hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And we will see you guys next Wednesday at 8 p.m. to talk about episode 20. Mwah. Bye, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Let it burn.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.